Hey Veilers, this is your weekly card read beginning today and going right through to next Monday. I am using the John Holland Oracle Tarot. I just realized what I picked up. I didn't really think about the deck this morning. I just grabbed cards. So there you go, the John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Now, as you know, I jot down notes about what's happening in our skies. We had a Gemini moon over this past weekend. And as I like to word it, it's laser focused on our relationships. All the relationships that we currently have in our lives, whether these be lovers, friends, work colleagues, family, all of them. All of them are under the microscope. Are your needs being met? Are you meeting their needs? Yeah. I feel like there's a bit of toing and froing, and this is okay because it's going to sort out the wheat from the chaff, so to speak, the men from the boys. And I really want everybody to I know it may seem hard to you, or it's very simple to say it. It's harder to put it into practice, but I need everybody to get happy. It's as simple as that. Everybody needs to be happy. It's your birthright to be happy. It's your birthright to have the most incredible people around you all of the time. So if you find you're not vibing with certain individuals anymore, if you're finding at work, not that there's bullying, there may be bullying, but not so much for you that there's bullying or any bullshit going on at work. It's just more that you just don't vibe with their shit anymore. You're just like, yeah, I'm like, you're all this, you're all talk and no action. It might be time to pull back a little bit. It's not a bad thing. It's just the way the energies are at the moment. We are in Libra season. Libra is all about the scales of justice and having balance. And it's also talking to balance in our relationships. Anything that's not made you happy or things that kind of you question and kind of go, yeah, that doesn't feel right to me anymore. Then speak up about it. What's the worst thing that can happen? They leave you. And you'll find other people to vibe with. You'll find other people to resonate with. It's not a bad thing. It's simply clearing the slate for you completely to enter 2020 with a fresh start. It's basically like a fresh start, and it's so worthwhile. Do it. It's like when you declutter your wardrobe and you declutter your house, or you have a big spring clean and you just clean from top to bottom the house and it looks amazing and you go, wow, like I live here. This is great shit. You know what I mean? It's like that, but it's to do with the friendships. Okay. Now I've got cards falling out left, right, and center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get 2 more. Nothing else crazy happening in the skies, nothing too nuts. Just a bit of a busy working week. It's a good week, but busy, yeah. A lot of good stuff happening for everybody. I'm just trying to delve in and see if there's anything else for us. Not really. It's just one of those, not boring, but boring, busy weeks where we just got to put our heads down, bums up, and just get shit done. Again, you've got 2 more months till the end of this decade. Oh, there we go. I'm just waiting for one more to pop out. I also want to say this. If you've got small debts owing, pay them. You may have to forego going out one night or buying that takeaway dinner or something like that, you know, or that new piece of jewelry or handbag or shoes or dress, blah, blah, blah. Do it. Just get the small debts cleared. You know what I mean? The small ones. The larger ones, they'll pay themselves off in time. But just get rid of the small, irritating ones for now. Again, you just want to start 2020 clean, fresh as a daisy. All right? Hey, there we go. They spat out. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to see him as you see him. All right? First one down. Oh, yeah. Patience and planning. So remember, these cards are my interpretation, and it's for the next 7 days only. All right, patience and planning. There's something that you want to achieve by Christmas time, whether this is Christmas shopping, new job secured, yeah, new home bought. I've just been told that by my dad. People want to purchase homes and be ready to move in and be settled and have a beautiful Christmas morning in their new home. This will all come to fruition. I'm also being told about swimming pools being built and that they will also be completed, especially for those in the Southern Hemisphere, because we're now into summer, all right, spring, summer. So it will all be completed by December 25th. There's a couple of people who will be watching this that want to actually move countries, immigrate to another country. This will also be very successful, especially in December, and I'm being pulled to December the 12th. Now, again, I know I'm saying this is for this week only, but you've got to start planning this shit. You can't just up and move country. You need to plan this shit. So please be patient with the process. As I like to say, if you're not in love with the process, it's not the right process for you. So for where me and Teresa want to get to with our work, we're happy just to vibe and go gently with the process of it all because we want longevity. We don't want to be a fly-by-night. We don't want to rush in and fuck it up purely because, I don't know, we're seeing what other people are doing in the industry. We don't care. Yeah, we want to do it right the first time. We want to take our time with it so it's got longevity. Yeah, so patience and planning. Take your time. Yeah, what's that saying? You didn't plan on failing, you failed to plan. Yeah, so take your time. I like this next card, Passion Ignited. Ooh, we got a love card. I love it. Passion Ignited. And you know what? That was true for me and Tess on the weekend. We'd had a beautiful Sunday together. She took me out for lunch. Beautiful place for lunch. Fine dining Italian. It was just divine. The best pasta I've ever had, ever. And I've come home and I'm really satiated and happy and content. And I've fallen asleep on the lounge. And she took a little photo of me. And she just said, you just look like a doll. You just fell asleep. You were happy. It was just a beautiful moment for me to watch you so happy and content. How lovely is that from someone you love, that they're happy to see you happy? Rather, as before with me, with Loser, he was happier when I was sad. And that made him feel good. Whereas with Tess, it's like, well, no, seeing you happy, seeing you achieve, I believe in you. I believe in what you do. That makes me happy. And I'm the same for her with her achievements and wins. I'm like, yeah, man, this is so cool. When she gets recognized when we go out, it's so cool as well. Just like she's got her own little cult following happening right now. So it's just a really lovely thing to see your loved ones strive and get better and better with what they love to do. So in relation to Passion Ignited, there's a passion looming. I don't want to say blooming and booming for you right now. What is your passion? Get an obsession. Get a desire for it. Get an obsession. Yeah, get an obsession for it. Get laser focused with what you want. Even if you know damn well you can't execute it and make anything happen until 2020, at least you've got the thoughts going in your head, gearing up to 2020, yeah? Get that passion ignited for what you want to achieve in your lifetime, what you want to be, how you want to be perceived. Who are the people you want around you? What do you want your bank balance? What is your personal net worth? What's your personal net worth? Daydream. Currently, I'm sitting at 68 million. Yeah, it used to be 8 million. I've gone all the way up to 68 million. Why not? Who tells me I can't? I'm just daydreaming. Can't hurt. Or as they say in my world, actively manifesting. Yeah? So daydream a little. What's your personal net worth? If you could have any amount in the bank at all that you want, what would it be? Mine's 68 million at the moment. It'll go up. It'll go up, I'm sure. Yeah, passion ignited. Get a passion, get an obsession, focus on it, and make it your day-to-day living. Make it your income. Whatever it is that you love, why not? I was an IT nerd for 20 years in the corporate world, but I really love talking to dead people. So I made it my passion. I made it my living. Okay, next card down. Oh, I like this, solitude. We all need a little bit of time out every now and then, and I feel like it's coming up this week. I'm being pulled to Wednesday evening into Thursday evening. Now, I'm not condoning chucking a sickie. Yes, I am. But if you can, if you're really feeling it, take Thursday off so you know Wednesday night when you go to bed you can sleep in. Text people the night before, say, I've got a cough. Oh, I'm sick. Oh, I'm choked up. I can't come in. Oh, I've got a migraine. Text the night before. If you feel like, yeah, I really do need some fucking time out. I'm feeling like Thursday is the best day to rejuvenate. Thursday is the best day, yeah? Just get some alone time. Just get some alone time. I don't want you going off partying. I don't want you to be seen out and about with anyone, yeah? Make sure you got plenty of yummy food in. Get some DVDs in. Buy some lovely books to start reading Thursday. But I feel like I want everyone to sort of if you can, take that time out on Thursday just to spend with yourself. It's really good to check in. Yeah. At any given moment, actually. Are you happy? No. Well, why am I not happy? Because of this, this, and this. Okay, change it. I check in with myself regularly. Am I happy? Am I vibing? Why am I not vibing? What's worrying me? What's in my gut? Okay, that's in my gut and I'm worried. Quickly talk to Tess about it. She calms me down. Fabulous. I'm back to being happy again. I had it on the weekend, something I was concerned about. And I threw the idea at Teresa and she was like, that's a great idea. I know you're worried about such and such, but that's a great idea. And how about we enhance it by doing this, this, and this? And then this little acorn of worry turned in this amazing business opportunity that we're about to pursue today. We're about to get it all in place. And it was so little, if you like, and simple in its approach. But then it turned into an absolute corker of an opportunity for both of us. So we're going to do it. We're going to pursue it. Yeah. So the worries that you may have may be huge to you, as it was for me. But then when you bounce the idea off someone, it doesn't have, if you're single and you go, well, I haven't got a partner, I haven't got a loved one to throw it to a friend, throw it to a mum or a dad, throw it to a relative, throw it to someone, have a session with me, throw it at me. Yeah. Once you bounce that idea off somebody, it gets traction and it gains momentum and it picks up your spirit. You get excited. Yeah. All right. Next card, balance. Yeah, we got to have balance. I feel like over the weekend, some of us had some really interesting things happen. Give me 1 second. My wife is calling. Hey, beautiful girl, you are live on a YouTube feed. Can I call you back? I love you. Bye. She just laughed. So we got to have balance. I feel like over the weekend, like I said, some of you had some interesting interactions. You're not quite sure what to do with them. You're not quite sure where to go, what to do. Don't do anything just yet. Now, I know I'm the queen of block, filter, delete, but, don't do anything just yet. I feel like you need to sit on this. I feel like you need to another sleep. And as I say to people, and this is about relationships and all our relationships, I feel like all the time when I say to people, if you feel there's a demise of a relationship coming up, I always say, give it one last shot. You got to. For yourself, for your own sanity, give it one last shot. And if it just doesn't feel good to you, then walk away. There's not much more you can do. Walk away. Yeah? Because then you've really given it one last shot. You've really done your best. You've really given it your all. And if it's just not working, it's just not working. And funnily enough, I have a lot of men now coming to me saying they've had enough. Usually it's women. But I've had a lot of men recently having sessions just saying, I'm just not feeling it. And before I hurt her, physically cheat on her and hurt her, hurt her heart, I would rather just walk away now and save everybody the agony. And I'm like, you know what? That's a fearless man right there. Rather than going behind the woman's back and cheating on her and treating her like a fucking idiot, they're happier to walk away and, do the right thing rather than cheat and hurt her heart. I love that. So you got to have balance. There's been some interesting conversations had. You may reignite them again tonight or tomorrow night, Tuesday night. But these conversations need to happen. Okay? Next card coming down. Interesting. Heartache and loss. Heartache and loss. And I love how the heart is right in her guts. And that's where we feel we've been kicked in the guts with things like this. And I'm about to burp. I feel like we have got some loss coming up this week. And you will feel that loss. You will feel the heartache, but as a human being, it's one of those emotions, whether we like it or not, that we have to go through, and so be it. It's just the way it is. It's, as I always say, it's not a good thing, it's not a bad thing, it's just life. It's life, yeah? Second last card. Oh, I like them. Love begins. Yes! It's time to fall in love. And for those already attached, it's time to fall in love again. Yeah? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way to start off this week. Even the last card's amazing. I had a sneaky peek. But love comes to you if you're single, and if you are attached, there's a reigniting of passion, like the card we had at the start. Reigniting of passion. There we go. Reigniting of the passions. Love begins. So if you are looking for your soulmate, your one, your person, They're on their way to you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry that you're on your own at the moment. I was. I was so happy being on my own. I didn't need the hassle. Didn't need the hassle, you know? And for those, like I said, already attached, it's reigniting that passion between you, getting back to how and why you fell in love with that person. Yeah, I think we tend to forget that. That whole newness of love is fabulous. Well, how about you reignite that with the person that you've been with for years and years? You know, take them back to that spot again where you had your first date and just reinvigorate yourselves together. Yeah, really, really nice. Last card for this week. I love this card. Recognition and reward. So this is for all of us in relation to our work, obviously. It's in relation to work, recognition and rewards. So for some of you, there's promotions. You'll hear about new work opportunities coming up where you are, and you will be asked to apply for jobs. Some of you will be headhunted. And I reckon for those like myself and Teresa who are entrepreneurial and have their own businesses, we will pursue those opportunities and they will come to fruition. So very, very good week all round for work, relationships, the love stuff, really getting to know who we are and not giving a fuck what anybody else thinks or says, just doing what vibes well for us. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool week coming up. I'm at the 16, 17 minute mark. Sorry, it's gone a little bit over time. I'll try to keep them around 10 minutes. And yeah, life's good, guys. I'm going to be live and free on Instagram at midday and again at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. So it's around 9 p.m. in America and probably about 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning when I do Facebook Live tonight. Have an amazing week, guys. I will see you here again next Monday. If you would like a session with me, please get in contact via social media or my email address or webpage, or you can call me 614104677756 or within Australia 0410467756. I love taking you beyond the veil, and love, there's nothing but